Hello Smashers and Sora fans! In this continuation video I will be discussing my thoughts on Sora in Smash after playing him for 4 days, going over all of his moves, how good I think he is, my experience with Sora, and more. So let's get started. First I want to say that I have been having a blast playing Sora. I have not enjoyed a new fighter this much in a long time. The last time that I enjoyed a fighter this much was probably Shulk in Smash 4. I'm so glad that Sora ended up being a fun fighter to play, and to my surprise, I'm figuring him out and improving as playing Sora very quickly, unlike a few other new characters that I love that were added in Ultimate, such as Pyra/Mythra or Sephiroth. Sora's the first fighter that I played regularly that I have made to Elite Smash since Palutena in the earlier days of Ultimate in 2019. Not only that, but I've stayed in Elite Smash the longer with Sora than any other character, and performing very well, much more than I expected. I think having that ridiculous recovery is a huge help that fixes some problems I encounter sometimes off stage, and allows me to be more aggressive, to make more aggressive moves in certain situations. Of course, people are still learning how to fight against Sora, so that also contributes as well. That is normal. I've noticed that with all the other DLC characters I have played, or just characters in general. More than anything else, that's more than anything else. That's the biggest factor. I think Sora is also just easier to pick up than other fighters that I play because of how good his recovery is. He's not fast, and he doesn't have complicated combos. I think he might also fit. He might actually unexpectedly fit my playstyle better than I anticipated. Like, I've never really played floaty characters. Like I've never liked floaty characters. I don't like characters that are just sitting there in the air and can't fast fall. But Sora can actually fast fall. He's floaty, but he can fast fall, unlike most floaty characters. That's the reason I usually don't play floaty characters, because they can't fast fall, and I like characters that can fast fall. I like characters that can quickly just drop when off stage to avoid getting hit by something, or have a mix-up for recovery, or when hit up in the air, it can drop down to this platform faster. Like, you can mix up your landing more. His kit overall is very simple, and yet he's very fun. Sora might actually be my new favorite fighter in the series, which I did not expect. He's that fun. I have played a little under 200 matches as Sora already, putting him at my 5th most played fighter online already, and far ahead of Pyra/Mythra, who was my new main, or is my new main. And first new main change since Shulk on day 1 of Smash 4. When I realized that, I couldn't keep it that way, so I took a break from Sora for the first time since his release last night. Not his release last night. I played Sora for the first time since his release last night, and played Pyra/Mythra instead, which was the first time that I had played Pyra/Mythra since their inclusion. Before I mostly played Mythra, which I think was a part of the problem that I struggled before, as I discovered. I've never been good at speedy characters, which is why I usually do better with slower characters with long range, such as Shulk or Byleth. And that's mostly due to my Asperger's, which, because of it, my brain processes slowly, so I can't make decisions fast enough to use a speedy character effectively. Which is unfortunate, because there are a lot I love speedy characters, but I'm just not good at them. I'm not. Yeah. It's like there are a lot of speedy characters I like. I want to be good at them, but I'm limited on what I can do. This time I mainly played Pyra, which proved much better results. A lot of matches I never once attacked with Mythra even, only chains to her to recover. I even won a few matches against speedy characters without switching to Pyra even once. Not in elite mode, but pretty close to elite mode. I found that I was surprisingly doing much better playing primarily Pyra, and I was having much more fun, mostly because was able to win, uh, not just win, but like regularly win using primarily Pyra. Since Pyra is the character that I was excited to play, not Mithra, since I'm a huge Pyra fan and don't really care for Mithra. I've never liked Tsundere's, with an exception of a few. But yeah, like I've been surprisingly, like I was really rusty. Like the beginning of October when I played offline with a friend for the first time in since I mean for months. I've only played offline 3 times since Pyra and Mithra were added. Like I don't know when this happened, but it must have been this year that I surpassed my playtime for Smash finally surpassed Splatoon 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which were the top 2 most played games for yeah, quite a long time. Uh, yeah, I've been doing surprisingly well. I I hadn't played Pyra Mithras with the exception of a few matches offline, which I did horrible. But I've been doing like last night. It's the only time I played her online since the first week that they came out, and I was doing fine playing mostly just Pyra. Like I, yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe just playing all that Sora. I guess it was just playing all that Sora. It was enough to transfer over into Pyra, I guess. Yeah, I've been doing great with Sora and Pyra. Probably the best I've ever played in Ultimate. I don't know what it is. I don't. But back to Sora. I'm going to go over his moves now and discuss how good I think he is. All right, so here we go. Uh, first and foremost, I want to start off by saying I have mixed feelings about how good Sora is. I've been going between thinking he's A tier or S tier. At first, like when I first watched the trailer, like looking at him, like it was he looked like he could be good, but there was nothing that stood out to me other than his floatiness. Um, like I figured okay, well, if Sora's like any good as he is broken, like if he's any good like as he is in Kingdom Hearts, he'll be broken. Like if he play like let me reword that. If he plays anything like he does in like I thought he will, I think he thought he would in Smash Bros. Uh, he would be probably really good if he was a combo based character like in the game, like Kingdom Hearts games. So yeah, first like playing him was like, well, I thought maybe he was A tier, because think about Sora. He has a lot of solid moves, but nothing that really stands out to me. He has a lot of good moves, but nothing like he has nothing like no like nothing broken or like noticeable. There's no move that stands out among the other moves. Uh, so like he's a solid character, but I like to compare him to the Pits, like how like just like the Pits, they have a lot of solid moves, but nothing like they're just above average, right? Average or above average moves, and has a really good recovery. So yeah, Sora's like a better Pit. So yeah, so like with that in mind, like I'm thinking leaning more towards being A tier. That's what I thought. But I played him, like just seeing how well, like I've not played as well with I have not had better results with Sora than I have with any other character. Now I'm not sure how much of that is people getting used to Sora, how much of that is just Sora being a better fit of a character for me. Um, if maybe that's what it is, but that could be maybe he's Maybe he fits my playstyle better. Maybe, I don't know. Um, it could be that could be part of it. Yeah, and the other thing could also be is maybe he's a better character. Maybe he's like a really good top tier character. Like, I don't think he's like if he's top tier, he would be like one of the top. Like I think he'd be near the bottom of top tier. I mean, yeah, the thing he has a lot of good things about him, but he also has a lot of noticeable weaknesses too. Like he has amazing recovery. Like I found that a lot of the time I don't even need my up B or side B or even up B to recover. I can usually recover with just his double jump. Like there I needed up B, but yeah, you don't even need side B and up B in a lot of cases. Like look at that, you make it backwards just with side B. But at the same time, his his side B is exploitable. I mean, his side B is exploitable, which is one reason. Like I thought maybe it would be S tier, one of the reasons. But at the same time, when I thought about it, I was like, well, I rarely need to actually use side B. Like the only time I'm gonna need it is if I get hit. Uh, if I get hit again when hit off stage, or not even at like high percents. Like if he's at high percent where he actually would need to use side B to recover, he's gonna die anyway. And if not, if I don't die, it's because I'm getting sent up, which I'm not going to need side B then either. So he's rarely going to need to use side B to recover. Uh, yeah, he's also like I also thought he's also really light. Like he's lighter than uh, Young Link, which is like Sakurai said, which is ridiculous. He does die noticeably early. I have seen. Let's see, what was it? I died at like 62. What was it? I forget what move it was. It was a strong move, but it wasn't like a Bowser forward smash or maybe I can't remember what it wasn't. Maybe it was a Lucina forward smash. I don't think that was it. But it was some move that normally would not kill at 60 or close to 60. Um, yeah, like he has a lot of like I was saying, like he has a lot of nice things about him, but like he has a kill throw, but it kills at like give or take 140 to 160 or 160, but 140 to 178 or 80, depending on the way of the character. So it's not a great kill throw, but it is a kill throw. And he's one of the few sword characters that actually has a kill throw. That was like when I saw the animation, like seeing of his back throw in the trailer, I was like, oh, that's a kill throw. That looks like a kill throw. Is like if we're gonna get a sword character that actually has a kill throw, and it was indeed a kill throw, not a great one, but still a kill throw nonetheless. Um, yeah, he also has a good out of shield option, like a good punish. His up B, which kills. It kills, but it also like just like his back throw, it kills at like one 120 to 160 maybe, depending on the way of the character. So yeah, it's an up B that kills, but it's not a great one. Like it's a higher percent. Like it'll kill 120 against the really light characters, or somewhere around there. Uh, yeah, he also has down tilt to up smash that kills certain characters at certain percent. So he has a kill confirm. I'm not sure that might be DIable. I'm not sure. I keep forgetting to use this combo. I usually default to up tilt because it's safer, it's more guaranteed to be, it's more likely to connect. And up tilt's a pretty good move too. Speaking of which, I think it's one of the better up tilts. It's not amazing, but I think it's pretty good. I use it. Yeah, like there's not much end lag after that up tilt. Uh, yeah, like and his jab and forward tilt, they all do good damage, but they don't have great like a lot of his moves. They don't have great range, and they're pretty slow. Yeah, so he can do a lot of damage with his comboing moves, like his 3-hit moves, but they're really slow. They're slow and uh, don't have a ton of range. Yeah, well, for example, to show you how slow they are, I played 3 Piranha Plants in Elite Smash, and one of them kept interrupting my forward air combo and my tilt combos with his B move. There was a window of time where he could use that move in between my combo, which is ridiculous and annoying. Let's see, there was another. I think it was Luigi. Luigi or Dr. Mario uses down B in the middle of my combos as well. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Yeah, like his smash attacks. His up smash, I think, is one of his better moves. Like, it comes out pretty fast. I think it's like a frame 11. Frame 11, which is really fast with a first smash attack. It's pretty strong as well. I think it also has a hitbox in the front, about there. Yeah, so not bad hitbox. I've killed a number of times with that. Down smash, I'm not a fan of. Like, it's too slow. It has too much startup for my liking. It does have invincibility frames, but underneath him, like the lower body part of him. Not sure how else to word that, but yeah, I don't like this move. I mean, it does send a nice angle. It's not a bad move. I just don't like how slow it is. Yeah, I'm not sure what situation you would want to use this move in. Forward smash. It comes out pretty fast and is really strong. A little laggy, but not too bad. But the range isn't that great. Yeah, overall, a pretty good move. Yeah, as for the magic, at first I thought Thunder and Blue. I thought Thunder was going to be amazing, but the more I play him, it's actually not that great of a move. I think the only magic that's actually good is Blizzard, but only in certain situations. You mainly want to be using Blizzard on the ledge. It's amazing. Um, it's amazing for punishing get-ups. It works again. It will punish 3 of the 4 get-ups, like regular get-up, attack get-up, depending on the character. Actually, no. Actually, it reaches far enough that I don't think any character can punish you from here. I think Blizzard will hit from here. Yeah, it'll hit from there. I don't think there's no one that can. Yes, if you stand like here, you can punish regular get-up, attack get-up, or a roll. The only one you need to worry about is the jump get-up, which you can just full jump up air or full jump forward air. Yeah, the thing about Thunder is the thing about Thunder is, like, on stage, you don't. It has a bit of startup, so you don't want to use it when you're close to someone. But it takes a while for the last. But it's like one hit at a time, starting from the front. It takes a while before the last hit reaches them, so you don't want to use it to hit them with the last one because it's easily blockable. So it's not safe up close, but it's easy to block using it at its max distance. That makes sense. So yeah, it's not really good to use on stage. Unless they're in the air, it can be used as an anti-aerial move. I've used that sometimes for that. Although I find that I would prefer to go for an up air, a forward air, because I'm usually using these at higher doing that at higher percents when I have time to actually set it up, or wait for them to land and then do a grab or a smash attack, either forward air or not forward air, forward smash or up smash. So I mean, I thought I would maybe use it off stage. The only issue is, well, not the only issue. One of the issues is when you're in the air, it doesn't go as far. So your only real option is to use it when they're close to you. But if you're close to them already, I mean, there's faster options that you can do, just like forward air or not neutral air, no, down air. Which, by the way, when I first saw this move, I completely ignored it because these moves are always bad. But yeah, after playing for a few days, I decided to watch Mewtwo King's video on Sora, and he discussed this move. I was like, and he mentioned how it complements his kit well, and after think about it, I completely agree. Like, I didn't even consider like the fact. Yeah, I knew his recovery was amazing, and I can't believe I didn't think to try this move out. But like, look what you can do with this. Actually, no, that's not the best example. Like, you can do that and make it back with just your double jump and up B. You won't kill yourself. Like, I keep thinking of two links that just doesn't end. It just keeps going. I didn't even know that it stopped. It stopped at a certain point. And I think it stops at a. I think it might stop sooner than most of these types of moves do. But like, look at it. You could do this and make it back. This could be a. Oh, that was a bad example. Yeah. But yeah, you can make. That would be a time where you use side B. Like you can do things like this. Like it's very easy to use this off stage and make it back, which makes this actually a viable option off stage. Yeah, I find that people usually avoid the thunder off stage. Like, it has to, and even if it does hit them, it has to hit on the cloud to actually be worth it, because it sends them up, which you don't want to do. Which is another reason why I don't like using thunder on stage, because I wouldn't be, if I'm hitting them with a move, if I want to hit them up at low percents, I'll use down tilt or down throw. Not thunder. That's if they're at higher percents, like, I don't want to be sending them up either off stage. If I'm sending them off stage, I don't want to be sending them up. Excuse me. I certainly don't want to be sending them up off stage either. Unless it hits the cloud, which it could kill them. You need to know the percents that'll kill too. But if it doesn't hit the cloud, it's not going to kill them. It's just going to send them higher up and give them a better chance to recover. So I don't think Thunder is actually that great of a move. Blizzard, on the other hand, is amazing. Like I mentioned, it covers 3 get ups. That's the best time to use it because it has a little short range. So like, you don't want to just use this in the neutral. And off stage, it's really hard to hit someone with. And even when they do, they can, unless they have a terrible recovery, they're going to be able to make it back, most likely. Or not most likely, I think they can still make it back. But yeah, another thing that's nice about it, I mean, the fact that it freezes. Now, it does take some. It does take some luck and some reading. You need to read when they're going to escape. But if you do, you can easily kill. You can kill people at low percents by charging an up smash. I've done this multiple times on my replays, which I have one where I do that. I have many more, including against some elite players. Yeah, like, I have one where I just Blizzard, charged it for a bit, and just immediately immediately hit him with the up smash as he came out of the Blizzard and won the game. But yeah, like, Blizzard, yeah, just things like that. The fact that you can, even if you don't kill them, like, even at lower percents, or even if you don't want to take the high risk, and just want to be safe and get some extra damage, you can hit them for extra damage. Get off there. gonna blizzard you. Oh wow, you escaped really like that. Now they're low percent, so you got out quickly, but you get the idea. You can get free damage, and maybe you'll just happen to hit them as they come out. You go do that. Fire Gob. I mean, I knew like pretty much immediately it was not a very good move. Like, it's decent range, half of the Final Destination, decent speed, but like it doesn't do much damage. It doesn't kill. You can just jump over it. Like, the only time I will use Fire Gob, I'll use it like in the neutral if I want against specific characters that I want to make them approach. I might use them against some other long range characters, perhaps. Not long range, but like characters that spam certain moves, just run away and spam moves. You know what I mean? Characters like that. I might do that to make them approach or negate some of their projectiles. Maybe even then, it's not that great. Or if I'm like in a position like in the air where like I can after I hit someone and I can hit them with a fire gun, I'll do that to force them to get hit or air dodge into the platform, and then I can go and punish. I've done that. I've also found I don't know if this is a true combo or not, but I've had this done against me multiple times, and I've done this multiple times against opponent. Whoop. I'll fire if I'm a certain distance. I can fire gun and then combo into a dash attack. It feels it doesn't seem like it would be a true combo, but it's worked many times. I don't. Let's see. Yes, after that, there aren't really any situations where I use Fire Gun. Yeah, maybe if it's a close match or both like high damage, I'm playing against maybe like a speedy character like Captain Falcon, I might use it to try to bring them over. But yeah, it's pretty much trying to get people to come to me instead of coming to them. And when I have the opportunity to force them to be a hit or air dodge. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Yeah, up B is weird. Like, I imagine this is an error. They didn't mean to do this. The hitbox is weird. It doesn't hit behind Sora. Like, look at that. I am on. Whoops. Oh no! Okay. It was harder to do than I thought. Yeah, like it doesn't hit behind him for some reason, which is a big problem. There are definitely situations where I end up going up the wrong way, and it gets me killed. Let's see. Side B. Side B. Side B's fun, but it doesn't have many uses. Like, I don't see why you would ever want to use it on stage because it's really risky. You could miss. You could block. It's easily punishable if they block it. Unless they're a slow character, they like Incineroar. But yeah, the reward's not even that great. It doesn't kill. It doesn't do much more damage than like a forward tilt or a combo. It's not worth the risk. It's mostly just for recovering. So I don't think it's that great of a move. I mean, it's obviously good for helping you get back from doing this and other crazy stuff like that. Let's see, side B, B, up B, counter. I've seen people say this counter's broken. I have no idea what they mean by that. For one, it doesn't hit behind, which is, I mean, it's a downside, but not really, because I mean, if you're playing a good opponent, you're not going to just be using counter on stage. It's too risky to use. The only time you really you should be using counter is to counter is to when you're countering a fighter with a exploitable recovery off stage to kill them at lower percents, or just kill them, whatever percent. In which case, not hitting, being able to hit from behind doesn't matter because they're going to be in front of you most likely. So yeah, I don't know, I don't really use the counter much, so I don't know if people are saying it's broken because it does more damage than usual or kills earlier, which honestly, again, doesn't really matter in a competitive, if you're playing against a good player, because it doesn't matter if it deals more damage. It doesn't matter if it does 10 or 20 more damage or has more knockback, because if you counter someone off stage that you would actually use a counter against off stage because their recovery is very exploitable, countering them, no matter what character you are that's countering them, it is going to kill them. It does not matter if it does more damage or is stronger. So, no, Sora's counter is not broken. There's nothing broken about it. There's nothing special about it like Bayonetta's counter or Sephiroth's counter that doesn't require you to actually counter. Or, what's another character? Oh, Violence before it was nerfed. That hit. There's nothing. Yeah, I don't understand that. Let's see. What have I gone over everything? Up tilt, down tilt. Yeah, down tilt's really good. It combos into up air. Yeah, up smash, like I mentioned, certain characters, certain percents. Higher percents, around 100. Depending on the character. If they're very light, then it's not going to work at 100. You can also combo into forward air, neutral air, up air. It all depends on how they DI. If they DI at all. Down throw, same thing, pretty much. Forward, neutral air, forward air, up air. Yeah, I guess I should go over the aerials. And in the neutral, you're going to want to be using, neutral air. We're at low percents, more specifically, I should say. Because of the angle it sends them at. Yeah, it's weird. It's interesting. The first hit of neutral and forward air are different, but the second hit are the same, and yet they send at a different angle. Forward air sends them more forward, while neutral air sends them more at an upward angle. So the neutral air is better for comboing at low percents, while forward air is better for killing and setting off stage and killing off stage. So at lower percents, you want to be using neutral air to combo, and at higher percents, use forward air to send them off stage and to kill them off stage. What's nice about the forward air and neutral air, the first hit bounces Sora off the shield, so even if they shield the first hit, you're pretty safe because you can kind of fade back. Unless they have some, yeah, depending on what character it is, they won't really have an option out of shield. They have to got pretty fast, good range move to punish. If you just go and hit their shield and then immediately do the other two moves while fading backwards. There's not much that I think a lot of characters can do against that. Or at the very least, it's hard to punish. Yeah, it's something that I really underrated. I didn't really think about at first, and when I started using it, I realized, oh, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, I think neutral, he's going to want to be. I use down tilt, grabs, neutral air, forward air at higher percents. But using magic less and less in the neutral, like all of them. I will usually, if I have the opportunity if I'm on Fire Gun and I have the opportunity to get rid of it, I will just use it just to get to Thundiga. Let's see. Up air, again, like, it's a solid move, but nothing amazing. Like, it's not amazing. Like, it's not super fast. It, it's got decent, like, end lag, decent range, decent power. Like, it's an overall average move. Like, it's a pretty good juggling tool. It's a pretty good juggling tool. Yeah, like if Sora had a really good up air, that would be ridiculous because of just how high his first jump goes. Yeah, like Sora's first double jump is like if you took Falco's first jump and Mewtwo's second jump and put them together. Like, look how high his first two jumps go. If I use all of his jumps, almost all of his body goes off the screen. That's ridiculous. Actually, let's see. Let's see what happens. That is crazy. Yeah, but look how fast he can fall. I was saying before in my other video how fast. Did I mention? Yeah, look how fast he can fall. For how floaty he is, like, it's actually not as floaty as I. Actually, now I'm taking a better look. I'm surprised it's not floatier than this. By default, he actually falls down faster than most light floaty characters, or and a lot of light characters, I think. He's definitely floatier in the original Kingdom Hearts games. Okay, let's see. Got over all those. Smash attack, the specials. Alright, let's see, I went over that. Back air, I actually don't like this move. I don't know, like, it's a fine move, but I don't know when you would actually use it. Because it's not really a good neutral move. It doesn't have great range and it's slow. So it's not like a move you want to be throwing out on shield. Like, you have much better options for the neutral. Off stage, like, if you're going to do, like, back air, that means you can't use thunder or down air because I don't think it hits behind. It doesn't hit behind. And you can't use forward air either. So I don't think you want to be using it then. I think the only time you would ever use it is for like ledge trump. Because it's the only time. Yeah, and maybe like for a rare occasion as a mix-up on stage or off stage. Like I'll do this. Watch my replays. You'll see me do this with characters. I can do it with Palutena. I would do it with Shulk in Smash 4. I do it with Pyra. Or just recently anyway. I'll do it with Sora as well. I've also done it with Sephiroth, where I'll just, when I hit them off stage, I'll run, to quickly turn around, and then do a back air. It usually throws people off. They usually don't see it coming. Especially if it's a fast back air, like Palutena's. Yeah, people don't expect that, usually. They usually don't expect that. So that'll be another time that I will use back air to throw people off. Let's see. All that's left, I believe, are the grabs. Oh wait, I already went over back throw. Up throw there's no reason to use up throw ever. It doesn't combo, it doesn't kill, it doesn't do good damage. There's no reason to use up throw ever. Like any percent that up throw is going to kill, back throw is most likely going to kill. Forward throw. Yes, I mean, same kind of usual thing for every Sora character. You just use it for stage positioning. For positioning, just throw them off stage. And down throw and over, like the combos. Like that's the throw you're going to be using the most at lower percents. And when they get to higher percents, just use forward throw to get them off. They're closer here. Or back throw if they're close to this side. Or not close to that side. Like if you're, yeah, back is turned. Yeah, depending on your positioning. Yeah, you know what I mean. I think that is everything. Oh, yeah, and like every sword character, pretty much every sword character, his grab range is terrible. You have to be like pretty much standing right next to them. Okay, like look at that dash grab didn't get him. That didn't get him either. You have to be so close to dash grabs someone with Sora. It's just one trend that continues to exist. All the characters that I like have terrible grab range. And the one character that I played, the one character I really liked that I played, Palutena, that had a really good grab range, got it nerfed. While Pikachu had his grab range buffed. I will never understand that. Why they buffed Pikachu's grab range and then later nerfed Palutena's grab range? They nerfed her to oblivion. She didn't need to be nerfed that much. She was finally good, and now, yeah, she's not S tier. There's no way she's S tier. That's another topic. I could get into that. Yeah, I think that's everything. I mean, taunts. I actually don't like any of his taunts. And I really wish that his taunt cure would heal. Even if it was just 1%. Like, come on. At least give it something. Like, Luigi's taunt can damage someone. I mean, sure, if it healed, people would spam taunt. Actually, they wouldn't be able to spam taunt on quick battles. It'd have to be on the arena or offline. Like, come on. Like, would it really hurt to make it heal 1%? They'd have to cycle through 3 taunts to get 1%. Sure. Like, if you hit someone off stage, you could be healing 1% every, 2 seconds. 2 or 3 seconds. But, you could be doing much better things instead of healing that much damage. You could actually be chasing after them, because Sora is ridiculous off the stage. A lot of his kills are going to be coming from off the stage, because, from forward air, like I said. Or from down air, not facing backwards, obviously. Or thunder. Not thunder as much. More forward air and down air. Mostly forward air. To be honest. But yeah, or blizzard and then up smashing them. Or down tilt and up smashing them. Or yeah, that's gonna be the main ways you're gonna be killing Sora. Like, you'll kill with up air on occasion, but not very often. Back air, same thing on occasion, but not very often. Oh, and back throw, right. And you'll kill back throw. Yeah, so that's the 6 ways that you'll kill with Sora primarily. Which, not 6 ways to kill, not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah. So he's got, like I said, he's got really good strengths, but also noticeable weaknesses. And I think his strengths outweigh his weaknesses, for sure. But at the same time, his moves, he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't have any moves that stand out. They are very balanced. Namco Bandai did an excellent job, I gotta say, on balancing Sora. I am very pleased and very glad that Sora is not broken. It's clear that Sora is not broken. At best, he's, I think, low S character. But he's definitely not a broken S tier character if he is an S tier character. There's nothing broken about him. Yeah, he can do some crazy things. Yeah, he can recover. He's really hard to hit off stage. He's hard to meteor smash. He can go off stage and kill early. But it's not like it's free. It'll be free pretty much against some characters, like Ganondorf. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of in between, if he's a top tier or A tier. Because on the one, yeah, I can't say enough. He's got a lot of great strengths. But there's nothing crazy about him. He's a very solid character. And Namco Bandai did an excellent job of balancing this character. I think this is the best, like, and right out of the gate too. Like, this is the best character right out, like, from the start that they've ever done. I am very, very pleased, very surprised. Like, Sora is a character that can easily have been broken with like how he functions. But yeah, they did a great job. Good kudos to you, Namco Bandai, for balancing Sora. I cannot say enough. Like, I am so shocked. I am surprised. I'm so glad he's not broken, because then people will be upset. I mean, people will still be upset because people complain about anything. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Sora. I mean, it's still too early to say how good he is, but I think at the very least, it's safe to say he's an A tier, somewhere in A, maybe S tier. Yeah. I'd love to hear what your thoughts on Sora are. What do you think of my thoughts on Sora? Please let me know. I hope you have a smashing day, and please let me know if you would like to see more Sora. Let me know if you get sick of seeing Sora replays. I've got literally over 100 of them. Maybe close to 200 at this point. Wait, no, it can't be close to 200. I've played less than 200. Either way, I have a lot. And I have a bunch of replays of Pyra Mythra back that I haven't uploaded from when I first played them when they came out. If you'd like to see some more of those, I could put those out. Otherwise, I'll just be uploading my recent ones of Pyra. That's pretty much Pyra. A little bit of Mythra, but mostly Pyra. Have a smashing day.